He survived the war. He came home a hero. But from that day on, he never spoke again. He came home from war but never spoke again. The war ended. The soldiers came home. Families cheered, flags waved. But for one soldier, the war never really stopped. His name was Daniel. He left home at 19. A small town boy, big dreams, a loud laugh. He promised his mother, "I'll be back before you even miss me." Years passed. Letters stopped. Calls became rare. Then one day, a car stopped in front of their house. Daniel stepped out. He was alive. He was home. But something was gone. He hugged his mother. He looked at his father. He walked into his old room. And from that day on, he never spoke again. At first, they thought he was tired. Maybe just shocked. Maybe he needed time. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months, he would sit on the porch every evening, watching the road, holding a small metal tag in his hand. He didn't talk. Not to his parents. Not to friends. Not to anyone. Doctors tried. Therapists tried. Nothing worked. The war had ended outside. But inside him, it was still loud. Every night he woke up suddenly, breathing heavy, looking around like he wasn't home. But he never said a word. One evening, his little sister sat beside him. She was just a child when he left. Now she barely recognized him. She asked softly, "Did something happen over there?" Daniel looked at her. His eyes filled with tears. He wanted to speak. You could see it. You could feel it. Video created by Sub81M Rock. But the words never came out. Instead, he placed that small metal tag in her hand. It belonged to his best friend. A soldier who never came home. Daniel survived. But a part of him stayed there. Years went by. The town called him the silent soldier. He worked small jobs, helped neighbors. Always kind, always quiet. Every Memorial Day, he stood at the same spot, saluted the flag, and left a flower, still without speaking. One winter morning, his mother found a notebook in his room. Inside were pages and pages of writing. He had been speaking, just not with his voice. He wrote about the noise, the fear, the memories, the guilt of coming home when others didn't. On the last page, he wrote, "I came home from war, but part of me never left it. If I stay silent, maybe the memories stay quiet too." Years later, Daniel passed away peacefully. At his funeral, the whole town came. They didn't remember him as the man who never spoke. They remembered him as the soldier who carried more than anyone could see. As the coffin was lowered, his little sister placed that same metal tag on top of it. And for the first time, everyone understood. Some soldiers return home, but the war follows them. Not all wounds are visible. Not all heroes are loud. Some fight their battles in complete silence. The war ended, but inside him it never did.